It is so insane to me how humans be thinking and how our human psychology works. Maybe it's just me. I really doubt it, but I feel like it's such a simple thing to know that nothing will get the thing besides actually doing the thing. And I'm a huge victim of this, right? So I try to find alternative ways, or not even alternative, just like different ways to get the goal that I have wanted or whatever. And I try to accomplish it in such studious ways. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I feel like a lot of guys will do this where they'll be like, yeah, I want more girls to be attracted to me, this and that, whatever, right? And so they're like, okay, I need to get rich, I need to get clouded, I need to go to the gym and become extremely fit, right? And then they accomplish these things, and then they see that they're still not getting the girls, right? And it's like all they had to do was go and talk to the girls. Like, you would, like, it's such a simple concept, and when you think about it like that, you're like, well, yeah, duh. But I don't know why in our human brain it just makes us think like, if I go to the gym and I become extremely shredded and I have abs, all the girls are gonna come to me. If I'm rich and I have a G-Wagon and a Maybach, all the girls are gonna naturally be attracted to me. If I'm clouded, then all the girls will see me and then they'll sign my DMs and they'll all want me. And you wholeheartedly believe these thoughts because that's what you see on the internet. Maybe you see a guy who's in these positions, or who's ever, maybe he's in really good shape and he has a girl, or he's really rich and he has a bunch of girls, or whatever the case may be, right? So you see it and you believe it, and then once you actually accomplish one of them, right, like one of these little ideas that you have in your head, you'll see that it's not true. So I was like this, right? So when I was younger, I was like, damn, I don't get enough girls, whatever the case, right? And it's so dumb because I used to always say I got no girls, and then like I remember when at the end of every like school year, like when we were all like leaving school, they would all tell me all the girls that liked me that year, and when the girls would discuss it, I'm like, really? That's so crazy. I didn't think I got any girls. So like this whole idea of me thinking that I got no girls was all in my head because these girls were actually attracted to me at the time, but I just didn't believe because I didn't find myself attractive, right? I was like, oh, I'm short, fat, this and that, right? And so because I was fat, I thought that was my biggest like an inhibitor to get girls. And so as soon as I started getting to an age, I was like, I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna get so shredded. I'm gonna have abs, and all the girls are gonna want me. And then when I had abs, I wasn't getting any more girls. I was probably getting more girls beforehand because I was actively like putting myself in positions to get girls. I was in school, I was active, whatever the case may be, right? And I realized I was like all these little things that you might be doing in order to get this like bigger goal makes no sense. Like, if you're gonna use it as motivation, fine, whatever. Like, that's why sometimes I'll still be like, also be like, yo, I need to get rich, I get more girls, or whatever the case may be, right? And I know it's not true because when I got in shape, I saw that the girls don't come, like, but it does help you get like confidence and self-esteem now that you're in shape and you are more comfortable with yourself. So all these, like, you can use girls as motivation to accomplish, getting rich, getting fit, and all these stuff. And you will eventually get girls if the person that you become is a much better version of yourself, right? So like the version of me versus that didn't go to the gym versus go to the gym, right? Maybe the version before me got more girls, but the version of me now is a lot more comfortable and confident in his body, and is just has more self-esteem, right? So if I got rich, I would be more confident, I would have more self-esteem and stuff like that, right? So you're essentially doing these like hard tasks, like getting rich, getting fit, getting clouded is a lot harder than getting a girl. There are girls everywhere, right? So if your idea is to get girls by getting all those three things, you're really setting yourself up for not only failure, but you're trying to climb the biggest mountain in the world just to get like a little bit on the other end. It's like a mountain will be this long and then it'd be like this. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you're doing such a big uphill battle for the smallest reward, because if you really want to, you could skip, if the real goal is to get a girl, you could skip all that middle and just go straight to the girl, right? That's why I was saying, like, nothing will do the thing besides getting the thing. If you want girls, go fucking talk to girls. But again, if you still want those other three things, like me, like, getting in shape, having a business and just being rich or whatever the case may be, right? You can use girls as motivation, be like, if I get these things, the girls will come to me. That's not true. They won't come to you. You still have to go to them. But the idea is that once you do accomplish those things, you become a type of person who can go and get girls, because now a version of yourself that's more confident, has more self-esteem, But it's just so funny to me the way, like, I feel like a lot of guys think like this, and they think like this until they accomplish the goals that they want, and then they see like, oh shit, like this wasn't true at all. Like if I wanted to get more girls, I should have went to, you know, more clubs and more parties and surrounded myself with more girls, and I should have, you know, cold approached more girls and talked to them more, and I would eventually have the skill and ability to talk to girls, right? And that would give you more girls. And whether it's like a reason, like a motivational reason, I fully support it as a motivational reason, just because, you know, to stay fully motivated for something is a bit hard, but you know, that's why discipline is so important, just to know that you want these things regardless of all the like work that you have to put up front. You know, knowing that you might get some more girls or whatever the case may be, even if it's true or not, you know, use it until you get it, and then eventually you'll become the person who does get girls, whatever the case, right? But whatever your goals are, really understand why you have them and understand the true basis of them. And if they can be separated, like in the sense, like if your goal is to get girls and you're like, oh, I have to get rich to get girls, no, you need to go talk to girls to get girls. If you want to get rich, you don't need to go to a job, work it for 10 years, build enough capital to build a business, and then get rich. Like you can go straight into building a business as soon as you want. You don't need to, you know, if you want to become some YouTuber, you don't need to take all these courses and skills and read books and then, you know, find an editor and learn how to edit, and then, you know, buy the most expensive camera and then learn how to vlog. And, you know, you just need to start creating videos. Like what I'm trying to say is, whatever you think that you want to do or need to do, compress the timeline as much as you can. And by time, actually not even timeline, because it's not based off time, just compress all the things in between that's keeping you from doing the thing, and just go do the thing. Especially if it's like if there's no barrier, like you're essentially creating barriers for yourself. So just get past all those barriers by just getting rid of them. Most of the time you can just get rid of them and just go do the thing that you need to do, and you'll accomplish so much more faster.